Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's me again. Again, always hoping that you guys are doing okay, that taking care of yourselves, that you haven't had anything, kind of bad news about any of this sort of things happening. So a few items. Um, First ones, there's been apparently some people confused because there's been 2, 3, 4 common lists that have popped up in your Google Classroom stream. Those are pre-scheduled, and in fact I've got pretty much all of your assignments already pre-done. They're either sitting there waiting they're already scheduled waiting to pop up, or they're like the common lits that you're seeing them on your Google Classroom, you just can't access them right now. So don't stress about that. Don't, it's not that strange. When you look, you should be able to, on your left hand side, I think, of the screen, there should be like a to-do, or on the top of your screen there should be, the stream, there should be assignments, there should be a couple of topics on the top. You should be able to see what things are actually there, and make sure that you check those things, because one thing that the Google Classroom does not do well is kind of organize things on the stream, so things could potentially be getting lost. I hope not. But yeah, the common lists, they're just scheduled to start up after Easter, after our so-called spring break and all that. And I misspoke before. That's not April 13th. That's April 20. So our spring break happens after Easter, which we still technically get. So let's see what else. Um, it looks like we're not heading, according to recommendations, not heading back to school until August. And that, let's be honest, that's a bummer for you freshmen and sophomores. Make sure you are going to school Tuesday and Wednesday of this week to go clear out your lockers. Seniors, you should go clear out your lockers too. You know, sorry. But yeah, you got to go and clean out your lockers, guys. Next year stuff like scheduling of classes and so on and so forth is still happening behind the scenes. Your GLCs and the admin team is still working on all those things. As far as we know, summer school is still happening, no matter what classes you have. It does look like we are still trying to go for summer school and still going to try and have that happen on campus, we hope. Rainy day today. Been loving it. What else? Seniors. I know for a fact that Dr. Main met with a video production company on Friday to see about some kind of a virtual graduation ceremony. I know it's not what you want. I know it's not at all what you would like to have. But we're trying to come up with ways to do something for you short term. So we're looking at having some kind of a virtual graduation on May 28th. I would have to say grad night is probably super sketchy right now. I know we're going to try, we're talking with Mr. Schultz, ASB, about having some kind of maybe summer celebration gathering thing. Heck, they may even be throwing a parade down the streets of, down Pierre or something. I don't know. But I know that's on the minds of a lot of us as seniors in your graduation, of doing something for you. Let's see. I think that's almost everything. Just the two last points. One, Tiger King. I know many of you have seen it. I have. And this is how we can kind of even still think in English terms about this sort of stuff. Tiger King to me is almost Shakespearean in terms of its tragedy. It really is. It is a Shakespearean tragedy in this, not in the sense that everyone dies at the end. It is a Shakespearean tragedy in the sense that your main character is brought down by their own flaws. And if you think about it, you have all those different characters, and they're all complex, and none of them are really that good. Let's be honest. Some of them are downright despicable. But your main character, the Tiger King himself, Joe Exotic, he is not brought down really by any outside forces, is he? He's basically kind of brought down by his own flaws and his own mistakes. And when you really get down to it, that is the heart of a true Shakespearean tragic character. That they are brought down by their own flaws, their own mistakes. Sure, there are outside forces, but those outside forces would never get kicked into play if it weren't for the faults and errors and mistakes and issues of your main character. And so Joe Exotic is a almost Shakespearean tragic character, because all those things, I'm trying not to give away any spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen it. Joe Exotic really is kind of brought down by his own faults, his own errors, his own mistakes. Those things that are intrinsic to him that make him, not Joe Maldonado or whatever his name is, but makes him Joe Exotic, and that's what causes him to have his downfall. So anyway, guys, I hope everyone is out there is washing hands, wearing masks now, because that's what the county is telling us to do. I have a pretty cool Star Wars one. See, Star Wars, that my mother-in-law sewed up. Has some cool resistance troopers on it. I know most of you don't care, but I think it's actually all things considered, kind of cool. And that everyone is taking care of their health, both mentally and physically, and you're not just wallowing in Netflix or video games, that you're getting out there and you're trying to do something to better yourself, learn a skill, learn a language, take up that hobby that you always meant to. Maybe there was that one program, Photoshop or something or other, that you always wanted to get your hands on and try out and master. Do that. I think you'll find that it'll be good for you in terms of your time management, scheduling, and then just for you personally in general. All right, boils and ghouls, I'll talk to you later. Bye.